Let's go ahead and interface since we're at New Year's Eve. Here we go. Here we go. And let's go ahead and just like get a snag on what he said, punch it. And so we're talking about fitness here and whatnot. So let's look at the panel and what they got. Let's look at fitness right here. This person obviously, it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, it's not really a whole thing. If you interface, and let's just take an interface on working out alone. I'm not sure if it's called punch, but let's look at carbohydrates. Let's look at resistance, and let's look at resistance, and let's look at just nutrition in general, okay? Or I don't know what I'm trying to wake up here, but let's look at resistance, right? Okay, so say this person right here, she might want to do resistance training, right? She might want to do stretching, right? She might want cardiovascular health, right? Stuff like that. So in the New Year's Eve, in the New Year's resolution, and so let's look at what they're talking about now. Really, what they're talking about was the template on such and such and decision to come in the New Year, and you know. Let's just go ahead and talk about more of a little stuff. And, you know, these people might not want me to do this for a while, whatnot. And here we go with, commentary here, right here. And she's talking about decision 2020. And let's look at to nutrition. Let's look at nutrition, right? Let's look at fats, let's look at sugars, and let's look at protein, right? Okay, so let's look at more, now let's survey the people, right? Okay, let's do a profile of the people. This dude obviously does cardiovascular, he does resistance training, right? A lot of people do this in the morning before they work out or whatnot. And, corruption is and so, behind the, extra so and let's look at what they're talking about here. Let's just warm for corruption division, right? Something like that, right? And then it says here, and then here's Hannity or whatnot. And here's the, and you know, you say to yourself, well, how can I work on like leg strength, right? How can I work on squats or whatnot, right? Well, you can do squats. You can do like 20 or something on squat. And people laugh like, ha ha, that's funny, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, everybody wants to work out or whatnot. You know, you want better health and whatnot. You want a better heart. If you're down or something like that, you want to make sure your organs are fresh or something like that. Or in general, you just want to make sure your organs are fresh. You could read a book and it's healthy aging and say what you want to do is such and such. You want to age progressively, but at the same time, you don't want anything. You don't want to damage yourself just as you age. You want to just progressively get better until you eventually decline and you know, just kind of move on or whatever. So, you know, I mean, that's an opinion in itself. People are like, well, do you want to live with diabetes? Do you want to walk around with an oxygen tank? Do you want to do it? No, you want to live to your fullest life up until your last years, I guess you could say, and then you rapidly decline. Which is in general what you want to do, because you don't want to live a whole life, a whole quarter century of your life, just like suffering, you know. As in the convalescent home, or just as a disabled person, like an invalid or something, like my mom would say. And that's about it. That's on that, in general.